Wait a minute, that's not perfect cherry blossom. Ah, there we go, that's more like it. So this is not so much another playing part of the Let's Play, but more an update to the last video, where I showed a capture of Danmaku Bounded Field. And if you'll recall, I said there's something about it's not actually that hard once you really learn how to do it, but the problem is it's very difficult to actually learn how to do, because it's at the end of a long and difficult stage and you get one shot at it each time you get through to the end of that stage, and that's it. Difficult conditions to learn under, but there is actually an easier way to do that, and that's what I'm going to be going over this video, but to do it you need to use Imperishable Night, so head back that way. Alright, the first thing you're going to need to do actually is get a save file, unless you already have a comparable save file, for Imperishable Night. The thing is, you can actually practice Yukari's Final Phantasm spell, Danmaku Bounded Field, in Imperishable Night's spell practice mode, oddly enough. The problem is, you have to unlock it, and unless you already have it unlocked, or play a lot of Imperishable Night, it's actually really difficult to unlock, and is more trouble to unlock her spell here than it is to just get good at Phantasm and learn Danmaku Bounded Field that way. But if you get really frustrated with trying to get through Phantasm just to learn that spell one attempt at a time, bit by bit, and you're just really feeling overwhelmed and want to do it an easier way, then feel free to take this save file, which does have Yukari's spell unlocked, and load it up and go at it in spell practice mode. What you're going to want to do is just download it from here. I'll put the link where I uploaded it in the video description. Download that into your Imperishable Night game folder, where you've got your game file. It's going to be called IN_Score Yukari Last Word Unlocked .dat. And you're going to want to replace your score.dat file. Make sure you back up the one you have if you want to save your progress at all, so you don't overwrite that and lose whatever you've done before. Once you back that up, just rename this score.dat, and once you've done that, the game should load up with Yukari's spell unlocked, and you're ready to go. So just load up the game, or the V-Flash game as it may be, and give it a go. Alright, and now once you're here, you should be ready to go. Spell practice, go to the last words, and it should be the final last word. It says welcome player, and just load that right up, and here we are. It's Danmaku Bounded Field. There's actually more to it than the actual Danmaku Bounded Field in Phantasm, but you don't have to worry about that if you're only trying to learn this for that purpose. But yeah, once you start tackling it in spell practice mode, where you can just give it unlimited goes, it's not really that hard to learn. And I still almost messed up the easiest wave because I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Let's see. And there we go. Okay, this wave. I think I said before that the end of this wave is maybe the toughest dodge in the spell. It's not that bad, really. You just dodge these blue ones over here, and then go right where that diagonal line meets the side of the screen, and you're fine. I noticed that watching the footage. And then this is the last phase. It's actually a little trickier here because you actually have to dodge the whole thing. you don't have to dodge the whole thing in Phantasm, but here you do. And once you get there, that's all you need to learn. You don't have to worry about any of these amulets, and I have no idea how to do this. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that if you're learning it for the purposes of Phantasm. But there you go, just practice it here in spell practice if you get too frustrated, and it should make things a lot easier. Also, this isn't helpful, but if you just don't move at the start, there's a safe spot for the first wave. It's kind of hilarious, but I don't recommend trying to use it on the actual Phantasm version of this, because good luck finding that safe spot. But there you go. Actually, while I'm here, I'd actually want to show Yuyuko's last word too, just because it's really similar to her final spell in Perfect Cherry Blossom, which I said is potentially my favorite spell in all of Touhou. So I'm just going to show this and then sign off, so please do enjoy this.